Previously on Smoko Sailing.
One other task we're accomplishing while we're on the Hard is repairing, or rather replacing, our sail drive bellow.
And that's the road back. We'll see you in 2-3 weeks.
First time doing like a major part of the boat.
We are Mon and Leah, sailing with our dog Pino aboard Cosmo. We quit our jobs to sail around the world, fixing things, exploring new places, and embracing the beautiful chaos that comes with life at sea. This is Smoko Sailing.
Day 72.
In the yard.
So we've done a lot of things. We did our copper coat.
We did our copper coat, 3 underwater lights. You reinforced those underwater lights.
10 times. No. I did the sail drive. So the sail drive I had to...
Twice.
They recommend every 10 years to fix that bellow. And to do that, you have to take the sail drive out, take it apart, put it back together. The first time when I took it apart, I did it myself. I put it back together. I didn't have a good enough seal. So oil was leaking into the water thing, the water ingress, and the problem with that is if any water comes up, it would go into the part that's supposed to have oil and destroy your sail drive. So I had to have a professional do it so that it's nice and sealed.
So we did the sail drive twice.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
did the pipes.
So just 1 second. I'm gonna ruin your day. The leak is still there. So the professionals came down and did it, and we installed it yesterday, and I filled it with oil. And this morning I checked it, and that leak, the reason why I brought it to the professionals is because it's still leaking. I have some ideas. Now, I've done the install twice now, so I'm confident and I can remove it myself. So I have 2 courses of action. Oh, I'm gonna drain the oil, remove it, and we're gonna bring it up to Arizona with us. They specialize in this. Every time you open it, the seals come apart. So I can get new seals, I can get them faster. The other option would be for us to do it again, but the problem with that is that they already screwed it up once. I'll take the blame for the first one. That's totally fine. But if I bring it to a specialist, you guys have to do it correctly. They didn't do a pressure test. They don't do pressure tests. They could have just not sealed it tightly enough with enough torque. But I will say, when he came back, there were a couple things that I was like, those 2 should be swapped. There were different screws that have a hole in it that you have to use like seizing wire. It could be another 3 weeks in the boatyard. Best case scenario, because it took them that long to do it. And also, if they even do it correctly. It's a slight drip right now, but the engine's not even on. It will be worse because oil's not even cycling. So,
After weighing our options, we decided to give the mechanics in Mexico another chance, knowing it meant more waiting. We left the boat in the yard and headed to the US for parts and our consulate interview.
Second, maybe hopefully last trip to the US for a while.
I did call and order all these different O-rings and gaskets and shims, and I just basically ordered triple of everything so that I can't screw this up. I'll have everything here. Famous last words. So now we'll hit the road. Let's do that.
Have you seen our beautiful rudder?
Our pride and joy. Sail drive is kind of overshadowing our joy of putting the rudder in, which I hate because this rudder has been like the bane of our existence for the last like 2 months.
The worst thing was the sail drive was totally fine before I opened it, but I had to open it.
Ignorance is not bliss on boats. Because then ignorance is your boat sinks.
It could be this boat. Look at this propeller. It's like holding on by a thread.
Fun fact, this boat has a hole in the mast because it's a wooden boat and a woodpecker pecked its way.
I think
through
there
the
are
mast.
actually 2 holes. This consulate is like a super nice building. Here we go.
There's no going back now.
No going back. So.
I mean, we are going back to Mexico regardless.
Exciting news! So yeah, we got approved. So we just got our visas for temporary residency.
Oh my god, I was so nervous.
Yeah, I don't know.
We didn't know when we'd visit the US again, so we stocked up on a ton of stuff, packed up our little Nissan March, and drove back to our humble little abode in the boatyard in Mexico.
It is day 79. We have a tentative splash date of June 20th, Friday, June 20th at 9 a.m. We're ready to get out of here.
Oh, Leah, how you doing?
It's gonna be a high of 88.
Yeah.
Yesterday it was 93.
Back in San Carlos, we did what you do when you're stuck waiting in a boatyard. You keep yourself busy. To prepare for summer, we started building our cockpit shade, which involved some creative problem solving using a Keter track around our solar panel bimini, as well as a lot of measuring and cutting, then remeasuring, and finally realizing that we didn't buy enough fabric.
I made a really tiny realization that I might not have enough of this fabric.
So that project is officially on hold. Finally, once the repair was complete, Armand applied some prop speed to keep the barnacles off of the sail drive. And then, not even in our wildest dreams or nightmares did we think we would come across this unexpected repair.
We thought, what better way to start a Monday than to take apart our V-berth? I was in my bathroom in the V-berth and I heard the worst sound that we've heard on the boat.
Which is?
The water lines. Which I was very confused because I'm like, we're not in the water.
We're that bad that we have
I think
leaks.
my brain glitched. I was like,
Are we in the water?
I was like, am I hearing things?
I installed a hose that went from Leah's bathroom under the floorboards and like through the walls. Really nicely done. But the stores here, you know, sometimes inventory is really limited. They couldn't give me a long enough hose. So I kind of did a little bit of a hose, which connected to a pipe that connected to another hose. I think that connection just got jostled and it broke free because we heard some water trickling.
And Armand has been cleaning the upper deck with that hose, right?
Yeah, and
the last few days.
That thing's tight because our teak gets so hot. This thing is awesome. You can spray it with salt or fresh water, but it was plumbed to our fresh water. It was open, so it's pressurized with our system, so I think that's it. I'm glad this happened here, because if this happened when we were in the water, I'd freak out and say, oh God, everybody on TikTok that said we're idiots for installing underwire lights was correct.
Yeah.
But it's not. And this is a good time for us to swap out the batteries of those water alarms.
It is 85 degrees in San Carlos, 75% humidity. If you can't tell by
Would you rather
sweat.
have it 75 degrees and 85 humidity?
No.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Positivity over here.
I'm just screwing around. So let's open this up. This is how hard it is to get to our V-berth. We're gonna show you right now.
Started at 8:36, it's 8:53.
It takes us that long to do it? Oh man.
I wish I could jump in the water right now, but that's okay.
Well, it's in here. Okay, I got a nice hose. This is really good. Okay, you ready?
Ready for what?
I'm gonna pump air through the system.
Oh, yeah. I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing. Feeding this all the way through.
We are official now. We have our temporary residencies for Mexico.
I feel like this has been quite the long process to get here.
It has, and I know you've been doing all the work, so I shouldn't be tired, but we have these for 1 year, and then we'll renew it for another 3 years in 1 year from there.
We were scheduled to get hauled back in on Friday, June 20th. So you see all of this red?
Yeah, it's gonna be whipping. So, you know, we're gonna be in a marina. It'll be our first time. We have to back out this long dock and then turn and then go into the wind. And apparently that's where everybody gets in a big jam. So I don't like Friday's weather. It's also Saturday and Sunday and like finally tapering off on Monday.
Monday's kind of bad too.
Yeah, so Tuesday we can't go in because there's a big boat. So we're going on Wednesday. So we're delaying about 5 more days. It gets windy in the afternoons here, and actually like we've heard some awful stories of people getting their boats wrecked. It's gonna be a stressful day regardless, you know, our first time going in, and also we've made a lot of changes on the boat. So we'll just delay a little longer, we'll suffer a little more, clean the boat, provision a little more, and
It'll
have
be
fun.
fine.
And then we'll get out. Yep.
We'll just be here almost whole even 3 months.
Yeah, why not?
By this point, we ran out of projects. But you remember our love for salvaging, right?
And I found a fishing rod holder in the trash.
Can't stop, won't stop.
And I just found this sick canvas bag. It looks like it was a cover to probably somebody's things that hold the boom off of your bimini. Like sometimes they're made of wood. I don't know what they're called. But it's got a zipper already in it. This is gonna be so useful. I don't know what I'm gonna use it for yet, but anything that stays on deck. Heck, I could put my spear gun in here. I found this in the trash. So look how nice that zipper is though. Don't act like you're not impressed.
That is one of the better dumpster diving
One of the better.
We've gotten so many free things here. We've gotten like food. I mean, not from the dumpster. We didn't get. We got food from another cruiser that
Someone
was
left all these pizza crusts. They're perfectly good. But yeah,
the food wasn't from the dumpster. The food was from a cruiser. The spinnaker pole wasn't from the dumpster.
There's in a pile of trash.
Anyways, I gotta go do laundry.
Yeah, go do laundry. We did extend our splash day by about 5 days, maybe more time to find stuff in the trash. You know how people say like not to be racist, but then say something racist so they feel validated? Leah just said not to be a dumpster diver, but in the dumpster. So now I have created a monster and we're gonna get some fabric.
Okay, I only say this.
See, this is the validation process.
So what happened was I am nervous that I didn't get enough of the Captain's Navy canvas for my enclosure project. So there's some cushions, and I'm gonna leave the cushion material because I don't know what has been soaked in there. But the material looks good, and I can wash it in my washing machine.
And to be fair, it's not in the dumpster; it's adjacent to.
It's adjacent to.
So let's get the stitch remover just in case there's no zippers. We'll go shopping! Yay! It's the earliest we've gone trash picking. We go in the water tomorrow, so this is our last chance. We can make pillows, like cushions. We can make a ton of shit.
Guys, don't worry, we are gonna wash these.
Okay, good haul.
This is probably like $150 on sale, right?
As I said, it's all about self-validation in this world.
How dirty is this water gonna be? Whoa. After four washes. So
what are you doing tomorrow?
us going back in the water. Well, you know what? I was walking through the boatyard this morning and I realized that this has become home for us, or for me. I don't know for you, but for me, because this has been the longest place where we've been in the last year. This has been our home. We went to that grocery store. They knew us at that grocery store, kind of.
We've probably been there 100 times. But there's some days I go there twice. I'm excited to be on the water again. We don't get any breeze here. You're a little nervous before.
I don't know if I remember how to sail.
Well, we're not sailing down the marina. We're just going outside, and then we'll do some probably more cleaning tomorrow, some last minute provisioning, and then we're getting out of here. All right, let's keep cleaning and we'll get to it.
Trash. I have more mops to floor.
Ugh.
I've got more mops to floor. I'm going cuckoo banana pants, man.
Boats get dirty just sitting still. It's inevitable. And in a boatyard, where everyone is sanding, painting, or spraying something, that happens fast. After 3 months here, Cosmo had layers and layers of grime inside and out. So we cleaned, and we buffed, and then we cleaned again, and got her ready for life on anchor. Thanks for watching, and join us next time as Cosmo splashes back into the Sea of Cortez.